Alright guys, today I'm showing a video of what my kind of hunting setup is going to be this year, starting from the pack all the way down to the bow I'm shooting this year, which a lot of it is different. I'm having some new methods of hunting, of way to get in the stand and whatnot, so excited to bring y'all into it. First up, we have our Mosho hunting bag, and I used this last year throughout the year, so it was my first. I've used it through one season. You can barely tell I used it. It still looks brand new, and I knew I put miles and whatnot on it. I took it shed hunting with me a couple times this year. It's been through it, and honestly, it's been a great bag. I did spend a little more on it. Bought it off Amazon for a fairly good price, I guess to say, for a good backpack. But I have no complaints on this backpack before. It's got all kinds of storage in it, different ways I can hang my camera arm in it, my sticks, saddle, whatever else I'm taking with me, all in the backpack, and then have hands free to shoot my bow if time ever present itself, because I can hook my GoPro to the front of it and walk in if I have to, and I can flip that on while doing it. But yeah, it fits on really good. It's got two clip-ons here to keep you nice and secure and easier to carry. It just makes it a lot easier on your shoulders. I already have shoulder problems the way it is, so it's a really nice feature to me. And it's a good camo. I like the camo on it. It blends in well to the tree, and I can almost kind of hide behind it when in the tree. So that's my biggest item I've probably have in this lot. That's the biggest step for me in the last year, was getting this backpack and upgrading from the cheap Walmart one. Well, this is probably my cheapest thing, given I found them, but it is one of my most effective tools in my pack. I used these right around that late October, early November time, and it's called me in bucks. I haven't been able to actually kill a buck because of them yet, but it's really put some really good encounters on the board for me, just having these two simple things that I already found in the woods. My next most useful thing I have, which is normally on my chest in my bino harness, hopefully this tractor's not too loud for y'all, it sounds like a tractor, is my binos. I use these year-round, in the stand, out of the stand. Wait for them to go by here quick, hold on. Oh, he's cooking. He's going real slow. Got a baler on. But yeah, these I use year-round. I have my all-in system for them that I just hook up on there, which I will get into next. I need to get that out of the truck still. I need to get those in the next, but these are by far the tool I used most in my life, and it's just game-changing being able to look by them. They're Vortec Diamondback 10x42, I believe. Yep, 10x42, and yeah, these are just one of the most valuable things an outdoorsman can get, up next to maybe even a spotting scope if you're in more open country like Nebraska or something. To go off of that is this piece right here. You connect it onto your binos, and you got your phone. Phone fits right in there, and boom, you can film just like that. It's crazy how far technology like that has come. It can literally film something at 500 yards in my hand. It's pretty crazy how this thing works. Super pumped about Ollie giving me that deal that they made with me for promoting them. Honestly, I don't use it as much as I should. I need to use it more. It's just one of the things you have to have on you at the right time to really get some good film on it. I'm definitely going to try to do a lot more scouting this preseason. As you see behind me, I got a bunch of field and whatnot I can keep my eye on. Obviously, I'm talking loud. Probably not going to be, but I have a lot of ground I can drive up and down, see a long ways in fields, and hopefully put this to use for you guys. Next thing we're going to get into is my camera arm. And honestly, it was cheap. I bought it because I wasn't sure how far this whole filming thing was going to be, and I just don't see the point of replacing right now because it gets the job done. My only complaint on it is the ratchet strap itself. I wish it was not a ratcheting mechanism and more of the pulling method. But other than that, the thing for the price I paid for, I bought it cheap off Amazon. It's done its job overly well. Doesn't make a lot of noise. Like, the only thing making noise is the ratchet moving around on it right now, which is normally pinned against the tree. So that's that piece, and the tripod obviously, which is what's set up right now. Everybody knows what a tripod looks like. It's just some cheap tripod I picked up off of, I think I got it at Walmart actually. And I just wrapped it in camo tape, and it's filmed a lot of turkey hunts for me, honestly. That's what it's used for the most, and then smaller stuff like this. Now my biggest change this year is definitely switching to this XOP platform and saddle. I've never saddle hunted before. This is gonna be my first season through it, so we're gonna be testing that together all season. I got the saddle, which also these XOP saddles second as a safety harness. So if I'm in a normal tree stand, happen to be back home or something, I can just slip this right on with it and be harnessed up in the tree as well with it. But we can definitely get into a more depth in video about that if y'all want to learn more about that saddle. I'm learning as you guys go. The whole saddle thing's new to me this year. I've always been a hang-on guy. I'll have a lot of ladder stands already put out, but this year we're obviously don't have as much private ground as we used to in the past, losing one of our biggest permission farms. So we're gonna really be targeting a public land here this year that I have access to right at my back door essentially. And there's a lot of it, and I want to be mobile learning this. So I made the decision to get the saddle this year. And I tried it out this couple times this summer. I need a shoot out of it still, but so far I absolutely love it. Once I've learned how to use all the ropes and everything, I can get up in the tree a lot faster than I can with the hang-on stand. So that's what I'm really pumped about. To second off the saddle, I have my Hawk climbing sticks. I have a fourth one, but honestly, I really only ever use 3. Oh God, they haven't been off in a while. But yeah, they're still like brand new after a whole season and a half worth of use. I mean, there's little chips here and there. The only thing I might do to it is wrap it in some athletic tape, camo athletic tape, to quiet it up a little bit. I definitely want to do it to my platform, my XOP platform, around the base here, definitely around the base here, and honestly right here for my boots to sit, because it's just a little noisy setting up right there. Like if I'm doing that, I want to be able to have that not make a noise like that. Just give myself any chance I can in the woods, because deer are smart animals and they outsmart me a lot these last couple of years. I'm trying to give myself the best shot I can. Next, we are going to be moving on to my arrow setup. I've been running these arrows for a couple of years now, and I've shot, honestly, not a ton of deer with them because I've been pretty picky on the bucks I've shot, and I just haven't had a doe tag in my pocket except for last year. And the one opportunity I got presented last year with the doe had a camera mishaps and it died on me, which is honestly now most of the time I use my phone. It films just as good, and I'm just kind of waiting to save up on a really nice camera. But yeah, my arrow setup, I'm shooting the Easton Carbons, the 6.5s, 400 grain. I have the Blaze fletchings on them, American flag because we're America here. And then I'm going to be shooting this season the Magnus broadheads on them, 4 blades. They sent these out to me for free this year to try out this season. I'm absolutely pumped to try them. I shot one through the bow this year a couple times, and it flies. Honestly, it flies a lot better than my Schwackers did. And I was a Schwacker guy for a really long time. I lived and died by them. I'm not saying anything bad about Schwacker. I still absolutely love them, but so far, these Magnus broadheads have not disappointed one little bit. Either have these arrows. These arrows, making the switch to these carbons was honestly one of the best things I have ever done in my hunting career, because it just flies a lot better than those cheap Shields or Walmart Cabela's arrows, whatever. I was shooting the Shields before this. I'm also big on the lighted nocks. It helps a lot, especially watching video back. The lighted nock helps me see where that goes in. Or if you can't find your arrow, the lighted nock, you can see a long ways from night. Now I am shooting, this is new to me this year. It's not a new bow, obviously. I think these were made in 2015, I believe. Is the Carbon Spider ZT. I think I'm pulling back 65, 70 on it, and I don't believe it's maxed out yet. I have a drop away rest on it. I don't even know what I have for a sight on it. The IQ sight, which has all the adjustables on it. I could adjust it up and down, left and right in the stand if I really wanted to, but obviously I'm not going to be doing that because I'm getting everything dialed in here before season. I've been shooting a lot. I really like this bow so far. I've shot it quite a bit through the summer trying to get used to it from the bow I shot in since I've started hunting was the Hoyt Ignite. I shot that thing for, probably 6 or 7 years now. I was shooting a Mission Craze before that for 1 year. Then I made the switch to the Ignite, and I've been Hoyt since then. So continuing that legacy with my the Spider Carbon here, or Carbon Spider. And it does have a quiver there, quick attach quiver, which is all the way over there. Nothing special to see there. Don't think you guys need to really see that. That's what the bow's looking like this year. I will be shooting new this year, a thumb release. This is the normal TF thumb release. I don't really know what to say. I like it. I like how I can be able to move around my camera and just grab the release instead of trying to hook it all up again. It's a lot easier to feel for it and grab it while watching the deer or turkey or coyote, whatever's in range. So pretty excited about this switch. It does shoot a little smoother than my Ignite did. Yeah, I don't really know what to say because I haven't used it a whole lot. It's a lot lighter than Ignite, I will say. I had pretty much the same stuff on it, the vibration stoppers and whatnot. This one has even a little bigger of a quiver on it and everything, so I'm pretty excited to harvest a couple deer with this thing here because I just know it's going to be a good year this year. I'm not showing my camo because 1, I didn't bring it, 2, I'm not really sure. I need to post it out about there, especially since I'm not sponsored by anybody in that factor or ambassador for anybody in that factor. But honestly, for my early season and turkey stuff, I do wear Sitka Subalpine camo that is really lightweight. Like I said, I wear it during turkey season. It gets warm there. I use it in early season before my scent lock stuff comes into play. And my scent lock stuff is my heavy stuff. It's honestly too warm to wear year round, so that's why I use the Sitka stuff to begin with. And my boots, I wear Rockies, which I don't have. I actually forgot those at home before I moved back here to college, so I'll have to run back home before the season to get my boots. Hopefully I don't need them when I go set up a whole bunch of trail cameras out here on these public lands. And that's a whole nother story this year because we can't run cell cameras out here in Iowa anymore on public land, which took a really big hit on me because I am an ambassador for Spypoint and I get a lot of cameras from them, post a lot of content for them, so that's a little bit of a hit for me, which is one of my biggest scouting tools because I have a lot of cameras and I put them everywhere, especially back home on a whole bunch of permission farms, which is nice. I can still watch that stuff over an hour away from home. It's just I like to do it up here because this is where I'm going to be hunting the most. But being said that, Spypoint also just came out with their Force 24 non-cellular camera for a really, really good price where it's going to do me exactly what I need out here on these public lands while I'm still able to stay loyal to Spypoint because I've honestly had nothing but great luck with them. I know a lot of people badmouth them, but I love them a lot. They do me great. They do a lot of people great. You just see those select few that have a bad faulty camera, as so does Tacticam, Muddy, Cuddy Back, whatever other camera system you want to talk crap about, that's what it is. But there's not a lot of cameras that have free plans of up to 250 photos. 250 free photos is pretty darn good for a lot of camera companies, which is something that's a lot different for the Spypoint stuff. which kind of sets them apart from a lot of people. So yeah, Spypoint is another huge thing that I use, and I don't even have any of them here because I have them all in the woods, so I can't show you what them. But the Flex Darks and the Flex Dark S, the 2 new edition cameras I just got. I have a Force on the way, and I'm pumped to get using that too. The solar systems are coming a long ways on those cameras, and it's really nice because I've had cameras out there for over 3 months with over 50% battery life on them still. Given it's been fairly warm, hasn't really been coldy, but sometimes those really warm days can drain batteries too. Yeah, all my solar cameras, I don't even put batteries in the trays. They just let it out there and charge it up every once in a while. I'll bring a portable charger with me, honestly, and sit there for 10 minutes, let it charge back to 100%, and out I go. It just every 4 or 5 months is when I would have to do that. So if you're going to be looking at trail cameras, I highly recommend that. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap up our video here today. Thank you for watching. I know I'm not the biggest content creator and that stuff, maybe don't have the top of the line stuff, but for a college student that's getting by, this is what I have for a pretty low budget hunting mobile setup for filming. And I know a lot of people don't have that big money like you see in those big ones like Jury Outdoors or the Bowmars, whoever you watch those guys always shooting big bucks every year. Most of us aren't like that, and we only have so much land we can go by. We don't have an infinite money glitch like them. So this is, I figured I'd show what my lower budget was. Like, I think even just in my sticks and saddle, I have less than 250 bucks into it, which is crazy to think. And honestly, the more expensive part was the sticks because I bought those brand new. The saddle I bought used off of somebody that was basically brand new the way it was. So that's pretty much all I got. You don't need anything crazy like I've shown. Like, I don't have top of the line stuff besides honestly my camo. Camo's most expensive part of my stuff. I was in a position to get it for when I got it. So thank you for watching. Check out merchandise. We got hats, t-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. Our new hats are awesome, guys. They turned out great. There's this one and 2 other sets of camo that will be great for like duck season or turkey hunting next spring. So please check it out, help me out, and see y'all next week.